Hi everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. Look, I just wanted to introduce my, well, some people call it just outright hummus, whereas I suppose I just call it like my cumin paste. And I actually really like to have it with cashew cheese, and then I go and put the cumin paste on top of that. And then sometimes what I go and do is, actually I've got some of that over here as well, is my other little wee, it's like a beetroot hummus as well on top. So anyway, shall we get started? I want to first of all show you some of the ingredients that I've got. You'll notice that if you've been looking at any of my other videos, that what I've done is I quite often just make it easier for you, that if you go to the supermarket on what sorts of things are actually needed. So basically, obviously you need to choose what type of beans that you want. I've just chosen these today. I usually make about 10 tin loads, so I've only done, as you can see, 2 here today. And I've also got the ingredients, so it's cumin in here, which is 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 cup of lemon juice. And the other thing, of course, to have is this lovely stuff here, tahini, and away you go. So basically, shall we get going? So I might as well just start opening this up, because what you do is, once you've got that there, you should just be careful when you're opening up these things. I'm sure all of us have had a time of where we've cut ourselves on these tins before. And there you go. So what you're doing is you want to get most of that juice out of there. Always got to get the last little bits out. Here we go. Straight into the blender. Doesn't matter what type of blender you've got, NutriBullet or one of these. Just put it all in there. I put in just a slightly more of that cumin in there, because I absolutely love the flavour of it. Okay, I think we've got all of those beans out of there for now. Oh, also, by the way, notice I've actually got the oven on. I've got it on fan bake on 220, because I thought it would be really nice to just show you a little bit of what I put on, well, we're going to do crackers today, but this cumin also goes in these wraps. You might have noticed too that I actually use quite a lot of in my cooking, just for quickness really. Just with our line of work, we always just need to have something pretty quick, but want to have it as tasty and you know, as healthy as we can, what we think is healthy. Anyway, these, I've got beetroot wraps. I don't know if you've seen them in the New Zealand supermarkets at the moment, but anyway, they've got beetroot. How cool is that? So I've already cut one up and just cut it up into, oh, you can cut it however you want to, triangles if you really want to, but I've done it like that in the meantime. And I actually meant to actually ask you, Kelly, did you know where the brushes that I used yesterday to be able to brush the lemon on there?
Top drawer. Top
drawer, is it? I just couldn't see it in the top drawer. Here it is. Anyway, what it is just some lemon juice, and you just put a little bit of that on there like that. It just crispies them up like little crackers, and they're just quick little crackers. You don't have to put too much on there. There you go. Right, back to the beans. Let's get everything all in there, shall we? Okay, let's get the cumin in. Garlic. Lemon juice. Right, y'all. Does anybody else like cumin? You won't be watching this video right now if you didn't. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is put these in. know with this, it took me a little bit to get to know how to use this thing. In fact, I was quite disappointed at first because I thought, oh, for goodness sakes, it doesn't seem to be mixing it like the way that I thought that it would. But what you actually do is you have to keep burping it like a baby all the time. It comes with a nice little wee stick. There we go. Don't know if you heard that just then, but it just did a wee burp. But my goodness gracious me, I highly recommend them. One of these days I'm not going to have one of those things on and it's going to go flying everywhere. In fact, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just put a little bit of liquid in as well. You know, the leftover liquid that we had. Usually, it just depends really on what type of beans that you use, but these ones clearly today need a little bit in there. Just go with the flow when you're using it. If it's not blending or sticking, just add a bit of the liquid. Well, tell you what, that baby needed a few burps, I tell you. But anyway, that's okay because the thing is, you wait to see how smooth it is. Oh my gosh. It's looking good. Have a look at that while I just have a look on the oven. So, with these, let's do 3 of those on here. And then
this is the perfect time to come to the kitchen. Right at the end when it's done.
It certainly is. So what we're going to do is put some cashew cheese on there that I was telling you about. We take these in like those little wee containers there to work or in the car. And just when you've been to an appointment or had open homes, you just you need to have a little bit of a snack.
Oh, the cheese and the cumin goes on.
Mmm.
Ah.
Have you not spotted me doing this when, whenever we're having toast or whatever it is? I put, I don't eat toast very often, but when I do have it, I have Vegemite and all sorts underneath there. And there we go, there's a little bit of
The beetroot.
beetroot, and there is a little bit. Oh, did you want to put the cayenne slight sprinkle on there?
Right.
Perfect. Are you going to try one?
Oh yeah. The skinny one. Easy in the mouth.
And then because we're just all into presentation and colours and things like that, just out of our garden.
That bite was good, but I didn't actually get any of the paste yet.
No, we're going to tell you as it is. If it's horrible or not so nice, we'll tell you. We're not a cooking show. We're purely just cooking our own food.
No, that's good.
Is it? Okay, well, I'm going to try one to see how honest you are.
There?
Try it. See what you think. Make a comment. Really like to know. Didn't like it, loved it, wanted more of this, more of that. Anyway, we'll see you in our next one. Bye. Welcome to our channel. We are Louise and Kelly. Join us as we prepare to take on the world exploring full-time from 2022 by cooking meals, reducing waste and saving money. We hope you enjoy this video.